Hello, everyone. My name's Kevin. I'm 23. I've been following the Lord for a little over a year and a half now. Um, this video blog is something I've considered doing for a little while now, but wasn't sure how to approach it topically. Um, but I've also been working on sharing a recent story. So I thought that might just be a great place to start, and hopefully it would lead others to want to serve the Lord. Right around a month ago, I was sitting in church, Vineyard Grace Fellowship in Newark, Ohio, and our mission team that had went to Honduras was speaking about their trip and about how the Lord was working there, and about their service to the people at the orphanage Emmanuel. 2 weeks after that service, I was already planning a brief vacation, just kind of a weekend trip to get away. Which, after that service, I left church feeling very convicted that that I do a wonderful job inside the body, inside the church walls, of serving the people in the church. But I left realizing that I kind of suck at going out and serving others. That is my major flaw. I'm not good at serving others. I'm not good at going out to a stranger and going, "Hey, can I help you in some way?" So I realized that with my already planned vacation, I needed to do something for the Lord that wasn't about me. So I made a trip to Cincinnati. I'd already planned and done a little research that led me to the Good Sam run through the Vineyard Cincinnati, where they make up a ton of food and they take it down to Over the Rhine, a well-known, relatively poor, kind of a rough neighborhood in Cincinnati. So I didn't know what to expect going in. I didn't even know what to expect pulling into the church parking lot down in Cincinnati. A very large church, but as I walked in and was sort of just jumping right in with helping making sandwiches and preparing food, I realized that sometimes you need a church that big for hearts that size. So we prepared the food. We, as a group, we prayed together before leaving to head down to Over the Rhine. And, not knowing any of these people that I was serving with on that particular day was a little frightening, sort of random because I don't know them, but I'm working with them side by side to bring honor and glory to Jesus, which is phenomenal. We get down to Over the Rhine, and I realize, that the 5 minutes or so that Larry, who heads up the Good Sam run, was speaking to them, for a large number of those people, that is the only Jesus they hear each week when they come down to Over the Rhine to get some food that the Good Sam Run team has prepared. That's it. That's their dose of Jesus during the week. Which for me, I couldn't imagine. People look at me like I'm crazy because I go to church each Sunday and I'm there for, I'll stay there for 2 hours or more, and I normally have at least one Bible study I'm dropping in on through the week, and I'll sit and I'll call a friend, or I will talk to a friend online about what the Lord's doing in my life, and hopefully they're realizing the wonderful things that He's doing in theirs. But for those people, that is the only Jesus they hear, which is very sad to think about. So I'm serving these people who are enormously grateful for what you're doing. that you're there, that you're wanting to serve them, you know. And they go through the line and they get their food and they thank you. And after we finish serving, to get a chance to speak to some of them was a real pleasure, because while they don't realize it, the Lord is working in their life, and that's such a blessing that He would show them that kind of love. Love none of us really deserve. We don't deserve the love of the Lord. We are heathens and sinners. We all fall short of the glory of God. But by mercy and grace, we're saved. But I left realizing why God wanted me there. Realizing that we are called to serve. Not just inside the church walls, but to go out and serve. That we're to make disciples of others, which was a real treat. And, for me, it was a 100-mile trip down to Cincinnati on what was going to be a planned vacation weekend. For others, it might be, a trip to work maybe in their church food bank, or to go serve dinner somewhere like a community center. That might be where you're called to serve. But to realize that the Lord does call us to serve, and that His mercy and grace is a great enough reason to go serve, to give glory and honor and praise and worship to Him. So I just wanted to share that, and I hope that it leads others to step out into the world and to serve with a loving heart. Christ loved us so that He went to the cross. We can return that love. We can't pay our debt. Only Jesus on the cross could pay our debt. But we can return the love He gave to us by going out and serving the way He called us to serve. So I hope this leads you, maybe to a food bank, wherever it leads you. I hope it leads you to serve your neighborhood, serve a complete stranger. Do it lovingly, with a heart like Christ. Thank you.